Here we go. Hey guys. Yeah, that guy kept picking really good songs. The Pure Listener Heaven is also pretty good, but not good enough to keep delaying. Yeah. So, oh, whoops. This one. There we go. We will very likely be going to Final Fantasy V tonight because Eigong is just an easy battle. I already know how to do apparently the first 2 of the 3 phases because we just get the 3rd phase.
No.
Oh. Ember's trying to eat Mary's pizza.
You don't eat anything but the kibble, the one kibble. And then sometimes you decide you don't want that one and you want the different kibble.
He's a very picky eater. Yeah, so my hope is that I'm going to remember how to actually do, like, the normal part of the fight. And then figure out what the hell this new one's going to be. I should be set up... Oh, right, yeah, because, basically we're after the point of no return. I think we still have to fight, Chio's, quote, brother, unquote, here, around here. Well, we'll find out in a moment. But anyway, hello and welcome. Welcome, Miru. Suburbia, Drathar, Tanum, Rashkavar. I think I got everything. Yeah, so I was in the mood to have frozen pizzas, but like fancy frozen pizzas, like. So I went out to Sprouts and they had Urban Pie, which is a pizza that I've had before and enjoy. Buy one get one free. It's like sure. So not exactly $3 for a frozen pizza, but at this point, basically $6 for a frozen pizza of particularly high quality. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is remember what the hell I'm doing. Right, so a different thing that we did not have this while doing Eigong. I was using the Thunderhead arrow, which felt more of a liability than a actual benefit. This has surprised me. And then Jade's. I felt like this wasn't actually... Like, this had benefit. I don't... It's kind of weird. It doesn't feel like 3 slots worth of value. But it worked pretty great. And this, to fill that out, this was... Right, I think I used this same setup. We're going to find out in a moment. And by a moment, I mean, like, we'll find out in 10 minutes. And then I was looking up, I just ran a quick look through Inkybot of, can I not? No, I guess I can't. Of what to expect with the current 4-job Fiesta setup we have. Looks like, Thief is not going to be awful. And Geomancer, at least, will be particularly good for us in the Library of the Ancients. At least until such time. Oh my god. Come on. Thank you. At least until such time that we get the ability to hit things with fire, which will be very soon because we got ninjas. So that's nice. Also, why is it giving us this? I don't think we can actually buy anything anymore. The game is... Oh, you know what? And actually, because I turned it down a smidge. I turned myself down a smidge. I'm keeping the microphone away from me just because I'm worried maybe that's why I'm having... I saw the links you had. I haven't had a chance to go ahead and implement them. But thank you for getting those together, because yeah, that's... I go back to check the files, just be like, oh, I wonder how they came out, visually on tutorially. And yeah, when I get excited, my voice races to full decibels. And microphone's not Neither, actually, to be fair, most things don't like that. Oh, crap. I apparently didn't have any talismans. Oh, is it? Okay. I turned myself down a little bit just for basically the same reasons. Let me know. So I'm looking just at the balance. The bars that show the volume on each thing. Yeah, I'm seeing that I'm not really breaking into the yellow thing too much. Oh, you know, it probably actually didn't help that I was running into spikes. It also probably doesn't help that I wasn't planning on having to do this again. Oh, not you. There. God damn it. Alright. Oh, yeah. So here's the thing. On my end, this game is always kind of quiet. Like, I probably will at some point, you know, return to this, play this more casually, check things out. At a casual level. Hi, why do I not remember you? Oh, right. Yeah. Right. I remember this. So this is, it's not. Right, it's the Shanghai 9000's, friend. So, sad. Sadness. Most of this story is very sad. It's not meant to be an uplifting game. Yeah. Oh, we're on, so, we're at the end of the game, but basically, like, this is more or less the, Turian part of Super Metroid, where we enter in at a point of no return, and there's basically just a single path we have to follow to get to the final boss. 2 weeks ago, I did actually finish this game. But like the, not bad ending, I mean, the melancholic ending. Whether or not this game will even have a good ending, or a happy ending. We didn't, so, I basically missed one step in the process to get the true final boss. Which was really, I just needed to talk to this NPC at this one point, which unlocked like a side quest. And then doing that side quest is the last piece of like a 5-piece puzzle that we needed to do to access the true final boss. Which is what we're going to do now. So this entire thing, I did this last week. And by last week I mean like 2 weeks ago. Because last week when I was going to be doing 80, 85 degrees in this room. So I opted to not do it. But there is... Oh, I guess I could go over the... Yeah, we'll set our respawn point over here, so I don't have to do that again. And I could only imagine I'm going to be dying to this thing. Not that thing. I could have. Or we're just not. Okay. Right, I could try this. There was like no other way around. Like, yeah, that's not happening. Right, that whole segment's blocked off. Okay, well, I guess in the event we need to do this again. I'm guilty. Is there another? Oh no, that is the series. Oh. Ugh. This will be fine. And I'm I'm gonna strongly suspect we fight this again, even though... Right, because as far as the game is concerned, we haven't actually finished the game. Because you beat the game, and then it kind of dumps back out at the save point you did before you started going this way. So we did the whole Chio side quest to build this up. I don't remember this fight giving me a lot of problems. It's very sad. Everyone died. This is why I'm still not convinced that we won't be fighting. Oh, god damn it! I didn't read that. Well, we made him sad. I'm pretty convinced we're gonna be fighting Shan. It's like the actual fight. And we should also be getting... Right, because I had to... It was a bit of a doozy. I had to get everything uncovered on the map. I'm pretty sure we did that. Yeah, there's like one thing over here that I didn't find at some point. Yeah. Uh-huh. And then we're 94% done, because some of the things we're going to be finding probably soon. Oh no, it's the final essay fight. But you know what? Let's just use this. I mean, I'm not using this for anything else. It does that. So these things will keep respawning until I do something about it, but that's it. It is quick turn. Not a fan of that. Yeah. I remember that, yeah, because this is actually also really great, oh nice, it leaves us here. This is also great de-rusting for, the Eigong fight. It's been like 2 weeks since I played this. I mostly remember what I'm doing. Oh, that's really rude. I ran into his thing after he'd already, like, so it's one of those things where, like, an enemy will go through a motion, and then their attack animation is still existing, even though they've technically stopped moving, and you just bump into their weapon and get hit. Or in my case, be like 1 frame off from blocking. Not a fan of the ceiling falling on me. Oh, okay. I was not drawing the parallel between it hitting the ground like that and making stuff fall from the ceiling. That makes sense. All right, guys, we did it. We beat the whole game. Actually, I'm gonna move some of this. Not this. Maybe this. Well, now I gotta stop this from being loud. Fun with me doing things on the other side of the camera. Yeah. Alright, this goes on. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, we do it again. So, I would think because we're like on the pathway to do like the true final boss, I would think that like it would change some stuff. Very sad. Oh right, because we go down there. This is. I'm gonna just assume that we're supposed to do that. Still pretty sure that's optional. Right, because we're just supposed to go down the bottom and really not go up here. I forget what kind of inclined me. Oh, right, because when we were first doing this, it showed like, hey, there's an NPC you might want to talk to up here. And I'm like, well, that makes sense. I remember we set up this whole shebang with Chio. And it did. I forgot if I mentioned last time, the creamer that I like, the Chobani one, they have a cookie butter one, and it makes my coffee smell like French toast crunch. Big fan, big fan. Alright, where the hell are we going? Oh, well. Okay, I thought there might... I remember there was like one of these elevators at one point that had like a gauntlet we had to go through. I do not remember. How are we doing? Database. Oh. Oh, Xingqian. That's the thing. Do we get a thing for Xingqian? No. Also, if I am not mistaken... Right, there's a whole lot of... Right, so there's a whole places we can't go. I don't remember if we can... buy things? It did dump us with some money. I'm also not even entirely sure if there is anything to buy. I might have bought it. I guess really just this. But I'm also pretty sure I bought everything too, yeah. Sure. Oh, right. So, the one thing we missed kind of sets up, you get this thing, it's a future. Learn given nature results you will lose, then your next battle. Yeah. I mean, that really applies to most things in this game. So you'll fall into a trap and die miserably. Why? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna guess we're not gonna get anything different out of that. I would. So my thing is, I'm not sure if we have to like interact with anything before actually going to fight Eigong to cause like things to spawn or whatnot. I'm sure I'll find out. We go fight Eigong, and it's the exact same thing. And then we'll come back here and figure out what the hell happened. Pretty sure I'm just not going to repeat all of the dialogue. I'm pretty sure we got all this before. Mm-hmm. Right. I'm pretty sure this is all the same. Okay. Yeah. We're being nice and friendly. Although I probably totally dissed Geo without thinking of it. And then we'll probably finish this tonight. It's mostly a question of whether or not there'll be enough time left over to do Forge Out Fiesta stuff. Regardless, Monday we'll Forge Out Fiesta. We're just after getting the Fire Crystal, and now we actually have jobs we can actually use. And one of them is good. The other two are D rank. Actually, one could argue, well, Thief is just really rough if you're playing normally and you get that as your Wind Crystal job, just because it's not good. At least once you start getting in, you can steal things of actual value and interest. Can I buy things from you? Oh. Oh, maybe this is different. Uh-oh. Oh, we have Geomancer, Ninja, and Thief. So they go together, kind of. Okay. Because to help the 8 men survive, we would have to get the sun back. I'm pretty sure the Solarians are already a lost cause. So, if I were to be playing this normally, I would pick 8 men. Feel free to let me know what the correct one is. And then I'll pick that one and go, oh, I was right, or oh, I'm wrong. 8 men? Okay. Oh, I was right. Well, now I probably should have read this. Regardless of whether New Kunlun goes dark, we must take them all back to the Pale Blue Planet. We should return the flames of the Eternal Cauldron before everything is extinguished. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oh, that's why we got the ending where we returned to Solaria. And I'm pretty sure everything sucked. If Hang were still here, that's what she would have done. How we doing the Eternal Cauldron? Again, I was not planning on how much reading I have to do this. Do you know how many people sacrificed their lives to this project? That's why there shouldn't be any more sacrifices. Oh. It's a good point. We saw some of them happen right in front of us. It was very gruesome. This game is very violent. Don't play it if you're under the age of 18. You think the 8 men are more worthy of redemption than we are? I believe they'll have a chance to live better lives. Oh. I guess Sunshine has influenced you quite a bit. Same goes for you. It's true. Oh. Hey, forget it. I can't be bothered to explain myself. Well, this is where we're at. If you want to do some good deeds before it all ends, I won't object. But what happens afterwards? It's all empty talk if we can't stop Eigong. Good point. The battle is inevitable. I have something that could tip the balance. I do remember that rhizomatic bomb, because we got it, I gave it to you, and then nothing else was said about it. I have plans for a new arrow. Oh, but I put all the effort in the arrow that's not shit. If made, could tear apart heaven and earth. That is not an exaggeration. You started making it? Yes, the automatic forge is working as fast as possibly can. But it still needs some time. The bad news is, this type of arrow can only be fired once. Once is all I need. It's like the light arrow in the Zelda. Or silver arrows. No, you need 4 for Ganon. You need 1 light arrow. Let's split up. I need to prepare for my confrontation with Eigong. While we wait for that arrow to be complete. I'm gonna hope it's just a story element and not I have to actually use the arrow. Because I don't want to not use the arrows that I currently have. The 8-man problem is a bit more pressing. I need to take Shan Chun Shenong. After that, activate the Dachshund. Oh, hi. That's a big font. Hi. Oh, I guess we are going to fight him, because he's going to run off, get captured, and... Oh, don't throw a tantrum. I know you were listening.
Well,
Did you hear everything Uncle Chubby and I were saying?
huh?
Then you should know that it's not safe here anymore. Didn't you see how they hurt Abacus?
I don't want to go to that blue planet thing. I want to stay here with you, Yi. I want to go to Penglai together.
Don't be silly. That's not a place you should go. You should go.
At least you'll be there.
You have no idea what you're talking about. You don't even know me.
Of course I know you. I know you like your food well seasoned and extra spicy. I know that when you sleep, even the neighbors can hear you snoring. I know that you're super knowledgeable about everything. You taught me so much and made me realize how big the world could be. I know that after Mom and Dad left, you were the only one who would love me. I'll have nothing if you're not going to be with me.
Sean, there's some things I think you should know. I'm actually not a very good person. I mean, yeah. Centuries ago, in a desperate attempt to avoid extinction, we Solarians took your people. We kidnapped countless 8-men from the blue planet known, two new, okay. We robbed you of your freedom, treated you cruelly, and killed you indiscriminately. It's the truth behind Peach Blossom Village. Worst part is, this is all my idea.
I already figured all that out ages back. I'm not stupid. I saw those killing machines on the day we left with Anam.
I left with them.
That was when I guessed that our village might not be what everyone imagined it to be.
You should also be aware that if it weren't for me, you might have been living a normal life on the pale blue planet. Your mom and dad would still be alive.
When I first saw those things, I was really scared, to be honest with you. That's the thing. You're the Yi who lives with me now. You're not the Yi from the past. And most importantly of all, I know the current Yi would never hurt me. As dangerous as it might get, I'm not scared when I'm with you. Please, let me stay.
Don't be silly. Since when did you start being so difficult? Probably when you gave him options. How's this? I promise to pick you up from the pale blue planet as soon as things settle down here.
Really?
When have I ever lied to you? Please, I'll take refuge with Shenong and the others. Hey, what? Like, what, souls? No, we have 0 of them. That's the point of the story. We need 10. But yeah. I don't think it marks 69 as a... It should. But I don't think it does. Hi, I'm here now.
I'm gonna go moving in case something happens in the docks later.
I'm leaving it in your hands. Explain the situation to Shenong and guide the 8 men to the transport ships. I'll prepare for my fight and wait for the arrow to finish before meeting up with you. If we had 69 souls, we would almost have won 7 times. Oh, man. Alright, so I'm guessing that we have to have this equipped and then I have to use it probably at the end of the fight, is what I'm guessing. And if not, well, then it's led me astray. Oh wait, can I? I'm pretty sure I can. Oh, I can swap these mid-fight anyway. Oh, we don't even equip it. Yeah, I guess it's a key item, yeah. Oh, I couldn't remember what our arrows get listed as, if anything in here at all. I'm glad I don't have to actually manually figure out how to use it appropriately. 'Cause I probably would not. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, if anything, this is actually relevant. Cool. And I do like, I don't think there really wasn't a whole lot of grinding we did money and level-wise. Like, we recently hit... Oh, hi. Well, this is new. And more reading.
Sir.
Let's be honest, Bo. With that incredibly small brain of yours, how could you have overlooked the fact that none of these ships can move unless there's a Solarian at the helm? Were you expecting these 8 men to fly themselves to the pale blue planet?
You're the best pilot I knew.
I knew it, you sly dog. Look, I'll send Shun and the rest of the villagers back to the pale blue planet. However, that is my own decision, has nothing to do with you.
Thank...
Do not thank me. I just want Shun to have a real home. I also bear some responsibility for causing this mess. As for you, go get your affairs in order. Even if it's just the 2 of us left. Let's go back to Penglide together. You got that?
It's a promise.
Hey.
Take it easy, fool boys. I'm not going anywhere before the people are on board. Especially you, Chubby. You around the villagers are like a bunch of big children. Saves me a whole lot of bother. Yeah. Here I am, still relying on you guys to let me a hand right up to the end. Feels gross.
I think the transmuted abilities are like, if you kill an enemy with the talisman, you get like bonus money, or... It's not necessarily relevant at this point.
Is that right, John? John? That's right. I just want to say something to you.
No?
Come on, I'm on a tight schedule here, kid.
Oh, that's a first use of that spray.
No, I don't want to go.
Oh, we are going to fight him as the final boss, aren't we?
I want to stay with you, Yi.
Sean, come here. I have something for you. In the story, didn't the thing blow up and like, and that's why we're part robot?
Hey, is that your mystic nymph?
Yes, it's very important to me, so. I want to ask you for a favor. Can you hold on to it for me for a little bit?
Really? Okay, I understand. I'll take good care of it and return it to you later.
Why are you pouting and crinkling your eyebrows if you understand? How about this? As a reward, I'll take you to see the ocean. And we're both on the pale blue planet.
Really? Oh, then sure. Pinky promise?
Pinky promise.
It's almost time. Let's get ready to depart. Take care, brother.
You all take care too. Yeah, I mean, it's not like we really need it on the fight. That I'm aware of. Oh, I think mechanically what's going on under the hood is that this puts us into a different instance of the map.
How are you doing, dear brother? Whenever I get some free time, I always find myself writing to you, just like before. I would be lying if I said I had no regrets over deciding to stay. Whenever I think about dying alone in a world without you, I start to feel so lonely. I know you're probably not far. You're probably too far away for these messages to catch up. It will probably take hundreds of years for you to receive the first one.
You're strong, man. We're gonna go to Japan, Blue Planet.
I know I'll never get to receive your replies.
Nope, just ellipses.
But that doesn't matter. From my memories, I can piece together fragments of you.
Slip into sunshine,
Your every glance, your every word.
man.
I'm sure your plans have worked, and you will no doubt celebrate the fruits of your success. Or perhaps you've embarked on an entirely new journey.
No. It's going to pick you up, I swear. I didn't know I would wake up centuries later. If it wasn't for...
If you have a new family, will you still remember me?
Of course, how could I ever forget about you?
Will you miss the days we spent together?
Sorry, I miss you so much. I really miss you. See, he has feelings apart from just killing and flippant disregard.
Sorry, this is supposed to be my last message to you. Not just a bunch of trivial questions. I want you to know that my time has come. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'll just be stepping ahead of you to return to heaven and earth.
I know.
Let's make a promise that on that day, when we meet again, you'll take the time to tell me of your story.
Tell me your story. Yeah, that we're not... She's not communicating with us directly, we're just receiving... They're just finally reaching us, yeah. Convenient. Actually, I wonder... No, because it's not like you awaken from, like, a stasis or something at the beginning, like, triggered by these arriving finally. Things were kind of already in the process of going on. I promise, Hank. I promise. It's a promise.
Take care, my dear brother, till destiny reunites us.
Goodbye, Hank. You have no more unread messages from Pegma. Or maybe he got them all and he's just going through them one at a time to feel like it's a conversation? Alright, so we were at 90... Actually, that... We were at 95 when we left the, Oh, hello. This is new. Oh, never mind. Okay, so we get to plop down at this. I wonder if we're just gonna. I wonder if we get a rather than just the Eigong fight, but with like extra stuff at the end. I wonder if we just get a completely different fight altogether. Oh really? I forget what was Oh, I guess not. I was like, which ones did I get? Oh, there are a lot of cards in here. Oh, it's not that you got different hang cards. You just got hang 6 times. Oh. Maddie has it too. I thought you couldn't get copies. Or maybe obviously you can.
Neat.
I've only ever really followed Steam cards once, and that was to get all the Axiom Verge ones. To get the level 5. pattern mind was the highest rank. Yeah. Okay. Had to get that. Oh, right. So taking the elevator just brought us directly to here. Oh, no, I guess I could have. I remember futzing around at this point when we weren't at the end. Like, the true end. Because at this point, there's no one left on the ship, is there? Oh, we can still interact with that. I'm still basically broke. Shanghai 9000 is out getting smokes and some milk. And our fortune teller robot, which as far as I'm aware, doesn't do anything. Maybe it will now. Okay, so we're just, I would assume that if it was going to do anything different or relevant to us, it would say it first. Okay, it's just running through same stuff as before. Oh, right, no, cause, I mean, it's a little bit different than when we were here previously. The thing is that we still can't actually go, like, if I wanted to buy all of the last couple of, at this point, irrelevant things, we can't actually go anywhere. Oh, or can we? No, this just goes back to that big old elevator that won't lead us anywhere, unless... Hear me out. Oh, okay, that's not happening. Alright. Was there anything on this? I find it really doubtful. Because we already... Here, let me leave and come back. So reset the position of the elevator. I mean, this is just me being me. Yeah, there's a place that the game wants me to go, and so we're going to go there last. After I check everything else. I'm pretty sure this is probably also gooped over. Yep. A whole lot of goop. But if I were to keep going... Oh, no, I can take that back over to... no, not you. Accidentally fire the rhizomatic bomb. Oops. So we could go here if I cared enough to farm anything, but there is, because we can't leave out that way, we can't take that elevator, that goes to the, that is very goop. And feel free if anyone happens to know, there's nothing else to do at this point, right? Like, this is just... We just get to futz around if we wanted to. Yeah, so we can't go that way. Taking the elevator down just goes back to the... Okay. No, unless there's an actually secret area. We ain't going nowhere. Right, I don't even think... Because there's that weird out-of-bounds location in, like, the Peach Blossom Village area. Which, one, I'm pretty sure is a glitch. And two, we can't get back there anymore. So we've already seen this. I'm gonna roll through it because I'm pretty sure this is probably gonna count as lore, and then we'll get 100% lore. I think Eigong was probably my favorite fight because it felt like a fighting game. Although there were lots of very cool and interesting fights in this game.
Sí.
Did that even count? No, that didn't happen. Alright. Sense of completion. Okay, this is going to be some lore. Hey! Find all resources and information marked by Shanghai 9000. Cool. So that puts us at 100? Nice. Okay. I'm gonna... Because I remember... Right, because I remember I was worried about this. Because I was using this to unload some of our, the damage that we're building up from this in order to offset it on to Eigong. But this has a cap. Oh, was it? Okay, I remember, in my mind I was logging in as 20, because that's how much is left. Yeah. I guess we did more things in the process. No, I'm pretty sure I was using the, I'm pretty sure I was using this. Yeah. Because these two, like, balance themselves. Okay. I mean, I'll find out in a moment if this is the setup I used last time. It was very comfortable. So here we are again here. Oh, you know what? I may be... Oh, alright. Well, I don't want that to be super loud, but this is where I'd like my sound to come from. Okay, there. I think we've seen this already.
What's up?
Right, because it's... Oh, is that more uncovered? I remember that being more covered than that. It's the sun. They stole it, along with everything else on Earth. Okay, so yeah, this we've seen this before. We're seeing more of the sun. Oh, yeah, that is. Okay. Alright, so we'll see how much this is different. I got cute and was like, I'll watch an arrow, and then it's the worst possible time. So, correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, okay. That's what I remember. Okay, never mind. I guess it's not. I remember that being a little bit. This is what I remember it looking like. There was a particular motion to get through that without getting hit. I think maybe I air dashed at one point. Oh. It is in our benefit to build up a bunch of that blue bar. Red bar. Oh shit. Nice. One thing, puts us in range of the red tear stone. Oh shit. And two, we can offload it if she leaves us. Alright. Well, that didn't take me 3 hours again. No. But I do have to remember the timing of it. Right, and then it's charge, block, block, charge. Oh, and she'll do that in the middle of the fight and it changes. I think it's just charge, block, block? I will die to it and then I'll remember. Good, good, good. Aww. Similarly, if you land and you bump into her at the end of her animation, her attack is still working, apparently. She looks idle, but she's not. It is also my vested interest to not perfect lock things, because it'll build up more internal damage, which is I would like to have more. Oh, crap. Until that happens, then I don't want it. And it's Jake Merrick with the 5-stream launch streak. Welcome back, much appreciated. You might remember this is a fight that I was working on 2 weeks ago, and did. Yeah, it must have. Right, I can remember all these other things during this phase. Yeah, they're mostly similar, yet very good. I'm most so in kind of like the last day or so, like remember like what are the things in this fight that I gotta remember when I stream this fight? I mostly just remember the She always does that same thing moving into phase 2. And in knowing that, you block it. Assuming you're paying attention. Not always guaranteed to do. You wanna, thank you. Oh, rip. Well, I fucked that up. In theory, I should be fine just sitting here and getting my health back normal. There we go. Now to remember everything else in this fight. Okay, that's it. Alright, like, there's a different fourth move in that cycle. She does it in the fight. Alright. Well, there's two possibilities for it. Oh, this actually has more value than the other one. Hell yeah. Oh, okay. I guess prep for it to be one, and then react accordingly to that. Feels weird if it's a point blank. And the other thing I'm kind of worried about, if we, whatever happens after this, if we get like a break, so I don't have to do this repeatedly when I almost certainly die several times. I'm wondering. Oh, well, this is a lost cause, but if she does it again, I'm gonna see if I can charge block it, or just die. That's cool too. I know for her talisman uses, I just kind of got used to jumping and spin blocking. It works just as well. whole lot of challenges in this. Oh, right now. Oh, yeah. Ah, don't face the other way. Back. I mean, give it time. I remember, yeah, when we were last doing this, I was getting through phase 1 without taking any damage. I mean, taking any damage. Yeah, I mean, I've done this part before. So a lot of it, there's just... The neat thing about this fight is that there's some very easily telegraphed abilities, and that you basically react to them. You react to them mostly in the same way every time. Like that reaction, you just do that the same way, and then just know what to look for in the... she starts having Talisman, or starts having that. And that. Most of them are just basic, like, melee attacks, follow the same pattern. Not to mention the fact that they will also, oh my god, they will also end at the same pattern, so, like, knowing the feeling of which, when you block 3 in a row, it's like block, block, block. Little pause between the first and second. And then you're good. Yeah, I was, and actually the same thought was crossing my mind, so that's because most of my damage, too, is coming from laying talismans. I'm not sure if that influences that, and it already hits pretty hard anyway. This might have been why I had the restore internal damage faster, just because I think I might have changed it to that after I realized that we're not unloading all of the damage we do. Okay, I need you to do not that. Oops. Yes? I don't remember her often just going directly into the dash. Interesting. But yeah, that's probably why I had this set up when we left off. This was also more or less my go-to for most of the game. With the... Right, no, instead of having 3 in the returning internal damage on the crit blocks, and then the increased block radius on range attack. It's like 2, I think, also in the red tier stun ring, and then 2 plus somewhere else. So yeah, we're gonna lose out a little bit on that, but I won't feel quite as dangerous right in low health. Alright. Please cooperate. Aw, I didn't cooperate. And then apart from obviously the beginning of this starting with that fight. Most of the fight goes in speed. Weirdly different. Oh. I do remember, so as long as you don't get too far away, I remember being able to block that reasonably consistently. As long as I prep for it. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how long this actually took me, you know, for first time going in here. I think I did like 1 or 2 rounds at the end of the stream, and it took me like an hour, maybe 2. 2 weeks ago when we finished this, and I spent the rest of the stream just prepping to get this squared away. Now we're recovering too fast, which is fine. At the same time, not giving us a lot of opportunity to charge. Oh no, because I remember at one point I was trying. What is it? This one. Actually, I think that was my go-to. Is not having these two slotted, to have this and then this along with these three. But as long as we rock. Actually, come to think of it, I probably want to do that instead. For the time being, just one. One, get me back into the swing of things, and two, learning what the things are going to be. And I'm just going to assume it goes to a phase 3. Just one big gauntlet. So I'm going to have to do this a lot. Oh my. You never start with that. Oh my god. Well, that was a start to that fight. I don't think I've ever seen her start just immediately going into that dive bomb attack. Huh. I know, right? No. What's another not usually what this has transition that I remember? Yeah, I'll go with that. Oh, I'm gonna have to remember the timing. 'Cause what I do is I just watch the characters play. Oh my god. I got really thrown off balance. Turn the game up a little bit. Yeah. The game sounds a little better. Alright. Wait, oh, did I do that wrong? We did not load any of that damage. What the hell? I was expecting a very different attack. Oops. Sorry, am I expecting? Oh, I didn't precisely parry it, I that's the okay. Sorry, I am remembering this wrong. What's the one? Oh, this one. I was using this, but it wasn't doing as much damage as I thought. This is what I thought it was. Okay. Right, because there's enough openings where we can utilize that. So far in both phases. Just got to get back in the swing of doing it in phase 2. In which case, I actually do have a vested interest in doing more precise parries. Right, actually that works great because we built a lot of internal damage on her, and then using the talisman causes all the damage to the final ones. Right. Okay, well now I'm remembering the pattern that I want to use. What's this one? I fucked all that up. Alright, that's enough ability you have. I forgot about that. Gotta rip it a sushi to find out. Or not. I think that's the feeling of it, and that's kind of one that so I'm. It's why we're using this particular talisman, because it does less damage, but it's a lot more set it and forget it, and also it gives us basically a second dash. So this makes us a lot more mobile. We really only need to just ding with it. So yeah, I remember trying to. We were experimenting with things earlier. I do remember using the you stun the enemy when you get the talisman on them, and it wasn't. It looked like it was having an effect, but not a horribly impactful one. Those are being able to dash with the talisman really makes a difference in that. Just being all shifty. Nice. I may or may not be able to get back on my internal damage. Nope. Really? I was probably thinking of that. Alright, so we'll see if there's phase 3. Oh, yeah. Oh, it just... Okay. Well, this is gonna suck. Oh, what the fuck? Alright, so I guess the answer is we just gotta get really good at phase 1 and 2. So we go into phase 3 with everything. Well, we've only seen the starting one, which I'm guessing is jump spin wall. Oh, this is gonna feel like some old school Mega Man final boss battle, isn't it? 9 phases. Yeah, just get good. I mean, that's really just the response for anything. There's no damage mitigation in this, is there? Like, there's no... Obviously, there's no armor, but there's no... I don't remember any J's. They're just things that make your hearing better. It's not that I need one. Stop the crumble. You know, like Mega Man X, where you fight like the dog, which is easy enough to figure out, and then Sigma, and then Wolf Sigma. Mega Man X3, like Sigma, a different Sigma, head of Sigma, as a single pixel, like a giant screen-filling robot. Are we doing something? Thank you. Run with her. Oops, you get clipped in the back of the head. Oh, really? Alright, apparently that's the only thing he has. Really should learn to respond to that. Really rude. We utilize a talisman charge the effect all the time like this. Figurehead. I think I'm utilizing this. Still in the defensive. Oh yeah, not that. Mostly just want to see what moves you use. Okay. She uses that a lot more. I mean, just anecdotally, it seems like she uses that a lot more. So, I don't know. Oh, what was the one that was? No? Oh, right, that's why. I get the feeling I'm not going to enjoy this more, but I'm just curious to see how this changes up the fight. This is still utilizing the fact that we're blocking a whole lot, but it's transferring a lot of the blocking into abilities that will hit harder, in theory. I don't know, I kind of liked how we could play very defensively. Because it's not like we're having a real deficit of charges. Oh, that just rips through it, doesn't it? Jesus Christ. Oh, but that is leaving. Ooh. Okay. I might be able to go for that. We'll see. I'll give this a couple more goes. I can see this being better, but I'll need to throttle at times to make sure we got enough. Of course, there's also an inconsistency when that's just going to give us a lot of variabilities, so we can actually follow up with it. It's letting us unload more damage, but it's leaving us open to just dying. And I think the amount of damage that it increases is not terribly much over this one. So we'll roll with this. So my thing is that's twice that I go to talisman dash out of an attack, and I don't have any talismans. So this one we're just gonna have an abundance of talismans. But it also means I can just slap him down a little bit. Okay, watching how slowly that regenerates. I think I'm gonna go back to the faster. Yeah, it's not just that it takes long. It takes longer for the regeneration to start. It's that it goes slowly when it is. Okay. I think I still want that though. Oh, maybe I don't. Yeah. Well, now I remember what my currently equipped gems are doing. So that works. Also, apparently chat has died in the way that Twitch likes to do. It works everywhere but the external chat window. Yep. Always doing it again. If I don't respond to chat, that's fine. Like, it makes no sense, because it's not just me, and not just on this computer. Oh my. I'm just, yeah. It started off terrible, and it continued to go terrible. Oh, then we're done with this. I think. Ooh. I think we're moving on to Final Fantasy 15. I think that's next in line. And it's gonna start off crap. Man. That was starting to go bad. And it was continuing to go bad. Also, I gotta refresh, because chat doesn't load. Yeah, I don't need to see chat at all anyway. It'll just distract me from playing my video games. Oh, man. Because now I know I'm gonna save up as much resources as I can for the third phase. I wonder if I just unload the arrows that seek her out. faster recovery for internal damage. Definitely better. I missed out on a little bit of damage. I think it was unlimited, but if I was to rely on sitting at the high amount of internal damage. Actually, I wonder if I use that to block bolts. Maybe not. I gotta remember what the openings are. Because phase 2, I mean, the way that I played and have been successful with it is just kind of playing defensively and then waiting for specific openings. Carefully by that we're doing an amount of damage by being defensive. Actually, it doesn't hit a lot. It does get I got burned. Because you do the talisman thing, then do an uppercut and slay me down. You could block one, and then basically while I'm air, you can block one, and then block the other one. As it's coming down. Just saying. You dancing? red, white, white thing is going to follow with a red shot or a dash. Very quick. Yeah, I just watched the VOD for 2 weeks ago. I guess I could go load some Subway Surfers and never heard of that before. Fucking Zuzu. Nope. I expected that to go slightly different. I guess the advantage with the setup is that if she just decides to leave me no openings to hit, I can just ramp up a lot of internal damage. I say a lot, like, just ramp up the amount. I'll go data. Thank you, Kimberly. Oh, man. And then yeah, we're for Job Fiesta on Monday. So basically, once this is done, then it'll just be for Job Fiesta until we finish that, and then Rando's back on Monday, and then unless something clues me to otherwise, probably going to go right into Final Fantasy 15. Oh my god. For Wednesday. Yeah, ideally only finishing this time. When all is said and done, I would be curious to find out what the popular setup is for this site. Because I'm not going to feel like I'm ideally to be totally different from what I'm doing, so I can feel special on me. And then I'll find out that everyone does this exact same setup. In Phase 3, the thing which just kind of darts around the screen looks like it's just regular white damage. We'll try it again. Bless fail. Should be able to get all of our stuff back. Yeah, okay, because it regenerates faster. I'm trying to think if that, because you went right for, so we're always beginning the fight with that ability, went right into doing it again. I don't think we've seen that. Like, without something between. So, that's, I guess, the thing I need to prepare. Copy doing the thing here, which will hit like 3 times in a row. Talisman one seems to always, if not very frequently, follow with the up slash, down slash, then a charge, and then just avoid, like, not reacting to the first 3 steps of that, and then charge blocking the final one. Seems pretty consistent. I have, yes, twice. So I'm still kind of learning the idiosyncrasies of sort of that way. Thing that you just switch around the world, you can't switch a bunch of stuff. Just so actually. Actually, now that I see... No, I was thinking I could swap to the one where we, like, change the, faster internal damage regeneration over to off-putting internal damage onto her when we block with the charge block. Because we're getting a lot more opportunities for that in Phase 2. Or at least I'm finding more opportunities for it in Phase 2. I don't think it'll help us do that. Especially when I don't really know what to prep for in Phase 3. Yeah, no, like twice. Because it seemed, because I don't think I've seen the full range of abilities in there. It's kind of similar to the Lady Ethereal fight, and then moving to Phase 2 with this, where it always starts with the same thing at the beginning of that phase. And I'm still figuring out how to react to it. That's the thing about Kitchen Card. Just do the talent hero chest. Talisman charge, the talisman charge, to pause, and then the talisman charge. And then just charge with the whirlwind behind. I'm waiting to see when she's going to do the circle one, the orb one, I can disable her. catching me off guard because I'm expecting it to be a different thing initially. I'm pretty sure you can't parry it. I think I tried that. So there's enough of a variety of abilities in here. I started that off wrong. Yeah, especially when there are some times when like she'll have a pause and I will dash forward to slap a talisman and then she backsteps and avoids the whole thing, or just like the motion, like moves along with the motion of the talisman attack. Is extra mean. Probably all for the better that I'm not using the one that we just do like a much stronger attack with the talisman charge. Yeah, because I feel like the mic is too high. I should really turn it up a little bit. The microphone is... Here, wait. Oh. It's also the microphone... Because basically what it was is I was watching VODs, and it's just the microphone would peak really harshly. Rashbar did find some YouTube videos to kind of help me kind of make my audio sound nice. Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I just turn some dials and make sure that the microphone input doesn't go into the red. But when it jumps into the yellow, that's particularly jarring. Honestly, phase 1's kind of getting boring. Mostly because I want to get better at this and then practice phase 3. There are two different things that can hit with? Yeah, slightly different times. That's the one for that one. Yes, it is significant. I've been trying to hold, because phase 3 she kind of teleports a lot. Not that I think it's going to save me or do a substantial amount of damage compared to other things, or be helpful. It just feels like a thing that's probably more helpful in phase 3. I got turned around. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. If you land ahead of it, or the attack is done, but you still landed where it used to be. I would have tried it. I mean, it's still a matter of I timed the jump slash spin defense or spin parry incorrectly, so I want to get the hit anyway. It just kind of feels weird when it's like it's because I jumped over and then land behind, and then I still get hit with an attack that's effectively already done. Same with goes back. You should really learn just doing that attack over and over again will absolutely hit me every time. For that, the fuck? No. I think if I landed a talisman right when her movement started, so it stopped the movement, so she just went that way, and then everything behind her was a death knell. So, well, the thing with the blocking the right things, there are certain attacks that are just not worth trying to block with that way. There are other ones that are so well telegraphed that it's kind of free to block with that. in addition to the fact that it counts as a perfect block. So because she's so aggressive, and largely I'm just blocking until I get an opening in to hit her, I'm using this one, which means we're basically dealing damage on each time we block. And then slapping down a talisman or hitting her once just causes all of the damage we've built up from this to just become actual damage. So it's the 3 hits that we're getting in is kind of just bonus damage on top of the damage that we're getting by being pretty much handed a free parry. So like if you watch our health bar while I'm blocking stuff, there's sort of there are multiple different colors that our health goes to. If it goes to white, that means it's like solid damage that I'm doing and it's gonna catch up in a moment. It's sort of the maroon colored one that's internal damage. It's going to eventually recover unless I hit her with an actual attack. So if I just all these kind of free openings that we're getting to block stuff is basically equating to that maroon damage that I can pretty easily unload as actual damage. It's weird just because we're on opposite ends of the road. No. I prefer something different. So yeah, that thing, as long as I'm expecting it, and there's a pretty wide enough window where it's like, oh, she's gonna start doing that. That's another one where it's kind of, as long as I line up properly, it's pretty much 3 or 4 hits of free internal damage onto her. And then we can just follow it up to finalize the damage. Blocking herself does a pretty good amount of damage. The downside is that it's not nearly as aggressive as playing, so it's not dropping her health quickly. But as long as I do it right, I can basically not take damage. That actually wasn't too terrible. How did I not block that? Alright, so we'll probably get into phase 3, but I have no heals. So, just to pretend like I'm going to practice on any of those fights, any of the things in the fight. Nope, no phase 3. The neat thing in the fight is that it will fall apart very quickly. And then a lot of her phase 2 abilities, it's good to defend against, but she's on the other end of the room, so I'm not even looking at it. I'm just watching her spray for movement tells. You know, like playing a fighting game. I was really terrible at Guilty Gear years ago, because you had a turnaround button. I could not get into that. Probably still is, actually. Last I tried playing it was on computer hardware that definitely could not handle it. Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. I get hit by literally every one of those 3 attacks while parrying them. Unless I was that far off timing. Which I'm gonna guess is the case. I have an idea of what I'm going to change my shades to. I we got when we undoubtedly die. Build together. A little different. Probably. Alright, so good to see Phase 3 again. For those that missed it, it does this. Oh, I guess the attack come in afterwards, so it telegraphs them and don't stand in that spot. Yeah. Here's what I'm going to change things to. I'm actually going to drop this, shocking, and move it into this. To play a bit more of a, like a Aikido sort of defensive move. Like attacking by defending damage. Yeah. And I guess maybe we won't need this because I'm only going to be generating this by incorrectly parrying. Right, these are kind of irrelevant for sure. Yeah. Trying to think, is there anything else that I want to use? Oops. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, having the converting some normal damage into. Well, no, converting normal damage into internal damage, some internal damage, probably not as great. attacking faster thing. Not necessarily to hit more often, but to build up more internal damage. Now, considering how much internal damage we're building up on her, I'm mostly going to just be slapping Calison's on at properly timed moments. The tempo's really weird, though. Yeah, and I mean, we're not building as much internal damage, but the internal damage is mostly just going to be a bonus that we get to work with. Especially around this phase, because there's just not a lot of time. Yeah, and there's enough very easily telegraphed abilities where I can just unload anything we do pick up. Awesome. Nope, that's looking at me all the time. Every time. Oof. Yeah, this feels... Oh my god, really? I won't bother. This feels more consistent. Easy to maintain. Yeah, that went really smoothly, actually. I think we'll keep with this. Just 'cause yeah. Now it's just a matter of deal with that, because like, the times we've been successful is mostly been I just dash willy nilly. Yeah, well, very similar to how it took me a couple of runs in phase, like getting to phase 2 to figure out how to handle that first ability. I feel this is basically the same thing here. It's going to take me a couple of few to figure out how to accurately respond to that and deal with it. It's like it's a mixture of white attacks and red attacks. And I'm not sure if it's it shows where it's going to hit and then it hits, or if it's hitting when it flashes across the screen. To be like, we have to figure out the tempo and rhythm to it to preemptively block, because we know it's going to follow a specific rhythm. Kind of like her just regular white attacks on the ground here in this phase follow a pretty set pattern. I got greedy. Oh. Or more accurately, I expected to hit literally one time. Literally half the time. Like the speed that I'm used to having with the J that I'm currently not using for like one of the few times in the entire run through the game. Oh, is it? On top of the fact that I'm pretty sure the lore is that the orb in the middle is our sun that's been stolen to power their ship. Oh yeah, no, yeah, the fact that it's just it's like the final battle in Milky Way Wishes and Kirby Superstar. That will always throw me out. So the yeah, when it's not the one doing it at the beginning of the fight, will either lead into two different attacks, and it's sort of a damned if you do. Actually, what I could probably do is I could probably prepare for it to be either one, and rather than try to block the red one and then get hit by the white one, to just prepare to dash into one of them. I think that'll negate it. Her talisman just hits really hard. On top of the fact that it's reasonably easy to goof off of her like that. It just feels really bad when you miss. Oh, really? Like, the thing with her talisman thing is that it's very easily telegraphed. It's a simple just jump and the spin parry in in midair. So it's pretty easy to counter. With our current talisman setup, it's going to build a solid chunk of internal damage on when we do. And mostly when she telegraphs she's going to do it, it can lead into one of two different final attacks. Sometimes she'll prep to, it looks like she's about to do her talisman thing, but instead of getting the talisman, she gets that orb, and then it tells you to go into a different attack. So we can perfect block, and then we'll stun her for a little bit. Oh yeah, all of them are like it's. They're all different ones that are telegraphed in different ways, and you respond to them in different fashions. Oops. Oh. The Talisman in this follows up in also one of two different attacks. So she'll knock you into the air, slam down, and then do a charge thing. It's either a fast one or a slow one. I wonder if it alternates. Which one she's gonna do on the red really slow charge though. I'll see if the next one, maybe there's a pattern if the next one goes into 4 attacks rather than 4 of them. Alright, and then I'll prep, maybe it does alternate. And if the next one is a whirlwind one. Maybe it does alternate. Huh. Yeah, it has been alternating. Maybe I just keep that in mind. That might be worth paying attention to. Still figuring out what that even is. I don't know, maybe I'll try parrying them again next time? I thought I did that, but it wasn't really reflecting. I was supposed to just dash through them until she decided to stop using it. That will always catch me. Yep. Now, I think I could experiment with. So the red Tearstone ring, whatever else problems. I wonder if that would make the internal damage per stack be even higher by blocking. Next, a prep for dash attack. basically that is consistently alternating, which will make a huge difference. Always get. Time that one. Okay, so we're learning stuff in phase 2. I mean, if I can just get back to being consistent about taking no damage in phase 1, we'll do a lot better in phase 2. Problem is that we get to phase 3, and then it's just, it doesn't matter how much health restore I go in with. I'm just getting slammed for all of my health immediately. Phase 1. She starts doing certain attacks. I know exactly what she's going to go into for the next couple of movements. Apart from the whirlwind thing? Oh shit. I kinda know what most of the tells for this phase too. That will still get me most of the time. I couldn't remember which one you're on, actually. It's been a while since I've used that ability. It's much cleaner phase 2. Like, a couple of mistakes. Now just, what the hell do I do here? Okay, so just area block. Oh. Oh, that's new. And I was like, I bet this thing is going to change up this time. What is it going to change to? Okay, I probably get a pretty good idea as to what to do at the start of phase 3 and whenever she uses that attack. It's just getting used to the motions. I got so in the zone on phase 2. She did the talisman thing, and I was expecting it to be like the, oh, I run away from it, and then prep for her to follow up with the slash upwards, attack downwards, and then do the charge fall. Which did not happen. She hit scanned me. It's fucking bullshit. I'll probably get this a couple more, and then I'm gonna go get a drink. Actually, so the Chameleon Coffee, I've plugged them. Obviously, they're not a sponsor, because that would be a waste of their money. Yeah, I kind of started to piece together how I should work through the more complicated parts at the beginning of phase 3. So I was just getting consistently through phase 1 and 2. I did change up my setup a little bit, which feels like it's working better. You had pointed out that I'm not getting a lot of hits in. So I actually took off the one that makes me attack faster, not necessarily because I was hitting a lot less, but because it was also stack. It made me think about, like, wait, why am I using that? Oh yeah, I'm using it to stack internal damage. It was like it was kind of not working as well as I was hoping it to. So I've mostly gone to a completely defensive build. So we're mostly blocking, stacking a lot of internal damage, and then finalizing it with attack. Which has so far been working great. Yeah, apparently, because that's what I was kind of doing before. Just this is preventing. I'm not relying on stacking myself a lot of internal damage to unload her. Now it's just kind of. Okay, I was gonna say once all is said and done with this, I'm curious to see what the usual strats people use, because I'm like. Maybe it's something different that's not what I'm doing, and then I get to feel special about this thing that I developed. Nope, I guess I just naturally found the same thing everyone else does. perfect blocking. We stack internal damage on her. Same thing also goes with if I do like blocker talisman things. So if you watch her health, taking a chunk of damage, we do that. We just have to finalize that damage with a talisman. Oh. That will always catch me off guard. Unless if it follows up something else that I've always follows up. Also put on the thing that if we use one of the charge blocks and we've got a bunch of internal damage, we will unload some of it on her. It feels like the right thing to do. Actually, and it'll work into that too. Also, I found that thing has a consistent pattern. So of the two possible outcomes of that move that she does, it alternates which one she chooses. Which makes it a lot easier to follow. So the next one will follow up with the charge when she does that, rather than the fourth attack with the second ray. And just with the way that this phase is kind of structured, if any amount of internal damage that we're building, there's a lot of openings to just stack it onto her. Blocked it, but didn't. Always catch me. I think I mean, obviously, I wound up dying very close to the end of that, but I think I'd only used 3 heals, which is pretty good. Well, this isn't going well at all. Yeah, that wasn't going nowhere. So I think may go without saying, we will not be going to the Fort Job Fiesta tonight. Because I think, best case scenario, we'll have like 20 minutes. I may or may not even finish it this week. But we're learning. Yeah, no, I might not. Oh, yeah, I forgot what the last one was. Oh, I could not remember between that. Again, that was going like I was going through their ending with taking no damage, and then took 2 heals worth of damage, and then yeah. What I like is that it's not a consistent balls to the wall fight. Like there's moments of intensity with moments of downtime. Like it's not interested in confusing you, or giving you no time to think. I need to unload this damage. If you could kindly dive bomb, that would be neat. Thank you. Nope. Yeah. Which healing jade? The one that's faster? Actually, come to think of it, I do like the quicker one, but was there something else? Oh, right. Just out of curiosity, I wonder if this is gonna make any difference. I know I tried to, like, it's not like we're, I think it's more relevant if you're like fighting multiple enemies, or like they might push you off of something. Oh, that doesn't change anything at all. Plus, I think I'm mostly just used to the feeling of the knockback. No. Yeah, I don't see a lot of that. That's really like if she just goes into the dash and the whirlwind thing without having something that it usually follows, will always get me over. I don't think this really helped. Not necessarily. If you dash towards her and she does the whirlwind thing, you'll just be smacking them. So you want to dash with her at that point, which is also why I'm using the talisman that we're using. Because it pretty consistently gets us completely out of harm's way. Yeah, as long as I, react accordingly. Like, there are times where certain attacks that will always follow with that, and it's pretty easy to react. It's just when it randomly does that, it doesn't work so hot. Like that. So like that time when she did that always follows that particular teleport slam. Oh my god. I mean, look, that went pretty well. This one's also dropped because we'll have to really follow up with setting fire in the ground. Which will wreck my day. Okay, does not like red does not look like the red tear stone range effects are internal damage, the blocking thing. So actually what I'm just gonna go back to the revive when we die. No, we were not. Okay, so I'm gonna run and get a drink. So the chameleon coffee is like a concentrated cold brew that's very good, and I really like it. Had new canned varieties when I went out and got our fancy pizza, and it looks really tasty. So I'm gonna do that. I put it in the fridge. Be every week. back. What did I miss? Oh, yeah. I was very excited to see they had. It's backwards, but new Canberra. So this has milk and a little bit of sugar in it. Oh shit. So one, it's not fucking sweet. It's just enough sweet. Actually, it's very akin to the Japanese ice, like the canned coffees I used to love getting in Japan. Well, that's nice. So, I mostly really care about everything in it. I just know that whatever quality of coffee they use is really good, and the way that they cold brew it is also really good. So yeah, not sponsored or anything. If you happen to see that and you would like a coffee that's like already prepared, it's really good. Oops. Oh, I remember they had that. I tried it. It was. Yeah, try this again. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I think it was largely just because I'm not a big fan of Coke. That was really weird, short-lived. Because like they rolled it out nationally and then it went away. So it's like, I can only imagine they did a test market and it did really well. So they decided to just roll it out nationwide and then did not sell well at all. Of course, I'm also the kind of person, apart from just not being much of a Coke drinker, I mostly drink my coffee black. It's kind of just with the Chobani creamers, it's really tasty. Kind of the only reason I started putting it into my coffee recently. That's great. That's 3 damage. As long as I jump into it properly. Not there. Usually when she does the talisman thing. Nailed it. Oh my god. It's usually a consistent pattern. Sometimes it's not. Oh, it's nice because it's just very lightly sweetened. My thing is, I've never had much of a sweet tooth. I get really spoiled in Japan because it's mostly, I guess, would be bland to most people, but it's just the amount of sweetness I like in things that they sweeten. Like, I guess, and I mean, rightfully so. Not everyone likes coffee. Not a lot of, like, canned coffees. They try to, like, mask the fact that it's coffee. But I like the taste of coffee. Like, I remember when I was little, I always liked the taste of coffee ice cream. And, like, so my mom would get decaf coffee. So, I mean, no surprise that I drink a lot of coffee as an adult, but, like, I always liked the taste of coffee. Bitter nuttiness. But, you know, not for everyone. Very much for me. Oh, I don't think I've ever tried coffee. Actually, there are very few energy drinks that I like. Actually, so Miru gets Alani's, and they have a cotton candy flavored one that's actually really good. So we've been getting those because she likes that one. And then there's a purple cotton candy, and then just regular cotton candy. Regular cotton candy, very tasty. I should pay attention. I was not paying attention. This thing says, what is it? Yeah, for energy and focus. Because it's coffee, but it's got like coffee extract or some other vitamin or whatnot to make it, I don't know, more than just coffee. Whatever the hell it is, it's fucking tasty. I remember hearing good things about the Java Monsters. For as much as I like coffee, I don't really drink a lot of it. Like, as much as I've seen other people drink of it. I mean, it's certainly come back in the last several years. But yeah, for the most part, energy drinks kind of make me feel weird. Not a fan. I'm so used to the effects of coffee and how to properly dose myself with coffee. so it's going pretty smoothly into phase 3. I mean, now it's just the problem of dealing with phase 3. Oh my god. Okay, so there's the flash and then the attack right after it. So it's not like it's not showing us like the 3 attacks in order. It's gonna be here, it's there. It's gonna be here, it's there. Kind of stupid that it can happen so frequently that you want it was going. So it ends up being like fighting in Arcana Heart, where you just get a series of attack blocking each other until you're halfway up the stage. Well, so the strategy I'm going to use with that is I'm just going to be in midair and just prepare to twirly dodge, twirly parry. Yeah, that's the big problem here is that a lot of place fire on the ground. I would probably like to get one close. Just gotta remember which abilities have the fire on the ground, so I don't try to attack in the middle. We're just gonna redraw that. Yeah. I fell off tempo. So when we undoubtedly need to do this again, all day next week, at least I know what to expect in phase 3 and how to react to things. Like, oh my god. Mary's asleep. And probably not sleeping. Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna die and try this again. Yeah, I don't see much longer to go on this, just because I can kind of feel like I'm sort of half paying attention during this fight, like phase 1 is just really boring at this point. Because it's mostly going through the motions. And with the exception of if she just decides to charge and do the whirlwind thing out of the blue, a lot of it's just making sure I block on tempo. The funny thing is that if I let it tell she's just doing basic, like, sword swingy attacks, it actually throws off the timing on it. Makes it weird. I mean, here, we're just gonna back it. Obviously, the funniest numbers are 420 and 69. I can also appreciate a 6-7. Or we could say the number A, because hexadecimal is silly. Is it a joke because this is my 69th attempt? Oh, any of those would be just fine. Yeah. Oh. Oh, we'll go with 69. Oh. Here, I'm gonna die again. Shit's tasty. I don't know. I'll probably give us a couple more attempts. I don't believe we're gonna be finishing this, and I'm like kind of losing focus on doing phase 1 because it's just going through the motions now. I think at phase 2 it's like, oh shit, wake up. Ninth Dynasty. Again, that will always consistently be on the page. What's what? Oh, so it's kind of like a Mad Lib and you needed a number? Oh, for like short story kind of things, or elaborate haikus? Haiku. That will always consistently hit me. Oh my god, it's terrible. Nice. Oh, less nice. Really? Oh yeah. No shame in not being able to world build like Tolkien. Yeah, and I mean, well, it was 0 flasks used until like the very end of Phase 2, when she just decided to follow up a number. So, oh, I think it's so it does. She does the talisman thing, into the attacking upwards, attacking downwards, and then doing a slam. And it's not always, but there have been a couple of times where she follows up the getting parried by the slam into being stunned, and then we can hit her. And then goes into a just from there, dashes, and leaves back to rolling. The thing that always hits me, as long as it's, you know, not following something that I expect it to be following. Like, those two abilities always pair together. So if she's doing the first one, always going to do the second. So yeah, it will always catch me off guard if it's not following the thing that always follows. Shit, too early? Yeah. Oh. I'm not paying attention. Oh my god. So it's a good fight and an interesting fight. I'm definitely very familiar with Phase 1. And mostly Phase 2. It's just, you know, remembering how to react to certain things. again, if she just wanted to consistently do damage to me, just do nothing but the dash with the whirlwind thing. Because 9 times out of 10, it's going to catch me off guard. Oops. Wasted talent for the finisher. Yep, always catch me. Oh, man. Uh-huh. She does the quick one, it's a little harder to block, but as long as you prep early enough, she can, because the bolt will fit in. It's fine. And again, consistent damage, just do that after anything that I don't normally expect it to do. I lost it. I lost it. Alright. Okay. Oh, chat died. Which is all good. I think everyone fell asleep. So. Might just give us another go. And then call it a night. Now, some of the, like the parry sounds like, and I'm not sure if this is meant to sound this way, but it sounds like, they're like little tambourines that they use during Chinese opera. So I'm not sure if maybe it's to lend the feeling of being like kung fu. Like this is a stage performance, and we're watching this choreographed movement. gonna try our best. Oh, it sucks is like you parry it and then it just lands you into her next attack, which might be by design. But anyway, we will leave this for more next week. Yeah, yeah, we'll just leave it here. Yeah, we can raid people, but I mean, Leverage is streaming, but I'll just end the stream. So if you want to see Leverage, go do that. Otherwise, well, otherwise, catch you next Monday for more 4-Job Fiesta. And then we'll do more of this on Wednesday. So, gauge that as you will. Anyway, hope to see you guys on Monday for more 4-Job Fiesta. Goodbye.